Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about uh, how some people they mature late or they don't even mature at all ever in their life. So I've been, seeing a lot of people, right, where they're very old. Sorry, that's not the term the word I would use. They're about middle aged or in between their 50s and 60s, and it's very interesting to me that they're that age, but they don't seem to like fully be mature in mentally. I see it often too where people um that are that age, like they don't really seem like they're that age. They seem like really behind. They seem like like I see sometimes. I don't know what's an example. Maybe like a I don't want to use them family members. Someone that's like 50, right, and they haven't really matured mentally. Like they're still like a kid kind of, in the way they act. Because I see people where they're like 50, but they still depend on other people to do stuff for them, like and you could say, oh, that's because they don't know how to do it. But I see people where they're like they'll they never learn how to do certain things, and they're like they're beyond grown. They're old. They're fucking they're 50, they're 60, and they don't know how to do that. Like they never learn how to do that. And you could say, oh well, that some people were never taught, never learn. But I'm like, bro, you're you're 50 or 60 and you haven't learned that life lesson, you haven't learned that skill yet. Like what the heck? That's something I see often too. Like these people, so many people, bro, they're so like they have so much age, but like they don't. What's my thing though too is that I always find it interesting. They don't seem like, what's the word? They don't seem like, because for me, like if I was, I'm not sure I'll even get to that age because I just the way I'm feeling mentally. But if I was 50 or 60, bro, I would be so intelligent. Like I'm not saying like I'd be a super genius. I'm not a super genius right now either. But I would be so like advanced. I would be like, my brain would probably run circles around like these people that are like 40, 60, 50. I'm like, damn. Cause it's like they haven't grown up. They don't know, they can't do certain things for themselves. They gotta rely on people. They gotta ask for help. They gotta uh they're immature. They're not mature for being that age. They're basically like a man child, like or and all that stuff. And I'm like, man, have you not grown up? Like what have you been doing for like 50 plus years or 60 years? Like, or it's you can see it too. Some guys that are like 40, 50, 60, and they're still working at a dead end job. I'm like, bro, you've had all this time to get on your crap. Like you could have been taking classes in college and working full time, and while you're taking part-time classes in college, and they don't even do that. And I'm like, they're still working the same dead end job, they're still in the same position, and I'm like, man, like some people they don't know how to get ahead, they don't want to get ahead, they don't want to advance, they don't mature. Like for me, I feel like I'm mature for my age, like decently mature. Like hmm I feel like I'm more mature than most people my age. you know um what yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like I'm even wide, as as dumb as it may sound to say, is I feel like sometimes I'm even wiser than people who are like 50, 60, 80, even 90 years old, man. Like they say dumb things like, oh, if I had like the knowledge that I had like now back then, I wouldn't be the way. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like you're still yeah, sorry guys, I got an email for a job application I filled out. What are you talking about? You would still be in the same position. Like why did it take you so long to learn that? Because I see people where they take, I know everything one learns differently, and people take um much longer to learn things. But I'm like, I see people where like though they'll learn something, but they learn it so late. Like it's like now you know this. You didn't know this when you were like in your 20s or 30s. Like what do you this is you figured this out now? Like you know, and I don't like how like that's why I don't really care what they say too. But my parents they always say things to me like, "Oh, you don't know what life is. Like you don't know anything about life." And I'm like, I don't know anything about life. What is there? Sometimes I say to myself, like, because I always say, what is there to know about life? What is there to know? Like, besides get money, don't trust anyone, don't hang out with anyone, get a good trade, get a good job, get money, get food. And that's it. Like, what is there to know about life too? Like, that's my thing though too. These parents or these elderly people, man, they act so egotistical. Oh, you don't know anything about life. You don't know this. You don't know that. But I'm like, what is there to know? What as long as you know how to pay, pay bills, pay your bills and your necessities. What is there to know? At the same time, But that's what I have with these elderly people or these people that are like older. They think they know everything. They think because you're younger than them, you can't educate them, and like that's not how it works. Nobody really knows everything. And like I said, I'm not claiming to be like a super genius or very intelligent, but it's damn like excuse me, but damn like sorry guys, but damn like some people they don't seem to grasp the concept of that they can still learn stuff from people that are younger that they don't know everything, and I feel like most things like I feel like most people or even myself, like I feel like most things about life you kind of already know them at a certain age, like right now I'm 20 and I feel like I know most things about life. Like what more is there to know? Besides the things I just mentioned, like it's not really that complicated, but people that are elderly, they think they have some like I don't know secret knowledge or secret no some secret they don't know that you don't know and they know, but at the same time they really don't. They're not doing any better than you. They never went to like college or any of that stuff. They're not working a good job, and they're acting like they know everything. Like like there's some really wealthy guys, super intelligent, and even those guys they don't act like they know everything. I think most of them are humble and chill for the most part. I believe, but some of them actually, I'm not gonna lie, some of them like they do. If anyone's who's rich, or if anyone's who's rich and brags about how rich they are or how they make money, they're probably not rich. They're probably pretending, or they're probably not actually as rich as they say. Because I see that often people they brag about how much money they have or how they have this and have that or how many women they get, and I'm like, but at the end of the day, they don't really have that much money or that many women. It's all an ego. It's all a joke. It's all a lie. It's all facades to make themselves feel good, but at the same time they don't really have that because like you look at you look at uh you look at their life for real, and they're not really doing better than you. They're struggling to pay bills or struggling to get ahead. They're struggling, so they have like this false ego and this false like narrative that they know everything, that they're better than everyone, and they're really not, and I don't think personally, I don't think how many women someone gets, how many women a man sleeps with makes them superior to me. I will probably feel a little jealous, but at the same time, like, what is sleeping with 10 different women gonna do for me? At the same time, what is having multiple baby moms gonna do for me? It's gonna screw my life up. Or what is But if it's money wise, I guess that is something to feel jealous about because they have more money than me. But at the same time, like they're most of the time like they're not really doing better. They just brag for no reason. They're living paycheck to paycheck just like you are. So they're not really, they don't really got it like that. Probably gonna end the video here. Probably went off topic. a little bit. Kind of wanted to have something different to talk about. All right, but thanks for watching, guys. But yeah, like I said, like don't let these other people or these old people think they, you know, let them tell you that they know everything. You know, when they really don't. There's no secret knowledge that they have. They're still working the same thing. They're still at the same position that they were when they were younger. So like, you know, as I was saying.